just simply no better way to start a weekend in summer, let alone the first weekend of August when we're in the midst of the dog days of summer. We are feeling pretty good outside this hour, and of course, we're still dry. Here's a live look in Nicholasville. This is a courtesy of our St. Joseph Health WeatherBug camera at St. Joseph Jessamine, where we are starting to see some of those cumulus clouds beginning to puff up. Just a sign that there's some rising motion going on within the atmosphere, and eventually some of those clouds may let loose an isolated shower, even a rumble of thunder as we go throughout the course of the afternoon, looking towards the early evening. But at the moment, the Max Track Live Doppler coming up with a clean sweep, and even still across the Ohio Valley, even into the southeast, things are relatively quiet here early this afternoon. All of the active weather still resides back to our west, where a complex of showers and storms continues to move through an already waterlogged eastern Kansas. Also some showers and storms off the eastern seaboard. We're caught right in the middle of those active setups right now. But still, there's a sold out boundary hanging around. That's going to be keeping the potential for some isolated showers and storms through the afternoon, in particular across southern and southeastern Kentucky. You're a little bit closer to the boundary, and that front is going to add a little extra lift to the atmosphere to get some of those thunderstorms going. We also have elevation to play with across parts of that area. So again, an isolated storm possible, and underneath those storms, nothing really is going to be severe, but some locally heavy rain will be possible going forward into the evening. Once the sun sets, that threat will diminish, and then guess what? We're going to do it all over again tomorrow, as we'll see a mix of sun and clouds, and we will expand that isolated storm chance area wide as we head into the afternoon tomorrow. Sunday looking very similar to your Saturday. Meanwhile, temperature-wise, again, I mentioned we're in the midst of the dog days of summer. Certainly doesn't feel like it as we're continuing to see near normal highs. But heading into early next week, there's going to be a mini heat wave brewing as we'll replace seasonably warm air with some hotter conditions, as temperatures will be rising from the mid-80s this weekend, jumping up into the lower 90s come Monday and Tuesday. But you will notice we slip back into the mid-80s, in fact drop below normal for a couple of days later on next week. That's going to be thanks to a few more showers and storms that will be heading our way. Right now, here at noontime, we're running in the lower 80s, 83 for Lexington, also into Monticello. Those are the warmer conditions across the area. Meanwhile, it is 82 in Frankfort, Danville, Richmond, and London, 81 for Somerset and Mount Sterling, and it's 80 on the dot for Pikeville and also Harlan at this hour. So as we go throughout the rest of your Friday, we'll see a mix of sun and clouds. Again, an isolated storm or two possible, especially south and east of Lexington. It's going to be a muggy afternoon for all of us, 87 for a high. Then tonight, we'll see those storms fizzling out. Skies go partly cloudy, and it will stay muggy overnight, mid-60s for a low. Then for the weekend, we are bumping up those chances for storms, but still staying isolated. So as a whole, the weekend looks great. Plenty of dry time to hit the pool, head to the lake as well, or any other outdoor plans that you may have. Temperatures will stay put in the mid-80s for highs, but then as you head back to work on Monday, we'll shave back those storm chances, but also bring back the heat. Highs will run in the lower 90s. Eventually, we'll see another uptick in storms beginning on Wednesday of next week, and temperatures will start to cool off closer to 80 by next Friday, Dia.